Again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to all my students. Today, we're going to be talking about the Loshu grid and how to chart out your grid. Before we do that, we are going to start with a prayer. As always, let us invoke to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the masters and the spiritual elders. Thank you for your divine light, divine love, guidance, illumination, good health, prosperity, abundance, health, and divine protection. In full faith, so be it, so be it, so it is. Amen. So today we are going to go over how to chart out a Loshu grid. Okay, so in that, let us start with that. I am going to share a blackboard with you so you can see what a Loshu grid should look like. Okay. So this is a Loshu grid. If you see on the right hand side, there is a box of 3 by 3, which starts with 4, 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8, 1, 6. Now I've created my name, but this is just a fictitious birth date. So we can actually populate these numbers into here. And then the next class, we're going to talk about personal and destiny numbers. And then we will talk about the Kuwa numbers, which is also a separate class. So let us start with adding the dates into this box right here. Okay, so we have a 03. So let us start by adding the 03. Okay, so we have a 0. 0 is considered nothing, so we do not do that. We do not put a 0 in there. Now, the difference between a Loshu grid and a Vedic grid is that when you are charting, you do not add the century. So this is 03 is the day, 11 is the month, and 2012 is the year. So we do not add the century, okay, in the Vedic grid. But we are charting the Loshu grid today, so we can use the century in there, okay? So let us start 03. So let's chart. This is a sample here for us, okay? I always make sure that any grid that I am using for any client, I make sure I chart out the cheat sheet, we call it, before I actually use this grid here to chart the client's information, okay? Because it's very easy to make mistakes, so make it a habit. Create this always, okay? So let's start. We will start with, there's the 03. 0 has no value, so we add the 3, okay, right there. Let's make it look a little more cleaner. Okay, as you can see, there's a 3 there, okay? So, and then 11, you've got 2 ones, okay? 1, and 1. Okay. This will help when you're actually determining the person's personality, any issues, anything like that. These numbers actually determine. So this person already has got 2 1s. There is a 2 here. Okay. Again, 0 has no value. There's a third 1, and there is a second 2. Okay. Yeah. So this is the person's chart right there, according to the Loshu grid, but we are not finished yet. We're going to create a personality number and the destiny number and the Kua number, which will also go in here. Okay. And that will be for the next class. Additionally, if you see, I've put in my name here, and in the name, you are also able to put in some numbers. So each letter has got a number. For example, an F has got an 8, okay, and R has got a 2, okay. A Z, for example, has got a 7, okay, and N has got a 5, and A has got a 1, and H has got an 8, um, a D has got a 4, and H has got a 5, and A has a 1, and N again has a 5, a J and an I both have a 1. Okay, so these are the numbers that you will count, okay, when you are using um, when you're using the Chaldean grid. But this is actually just a sample that I'm giving you. So this is actually for a different class. This will be for sound numerology, which is a different class. Okay, so at this moment, we have charted the Loshu grid, and this is the end of this class. We will get to the next class, and I will teach you how to calculate the personality numbers and the destiny numbers, and then a different class for the Kua numbers. Till then, good night, good day, have a good day, and meet you in the next class.